Carrie Smith, and I'm one of the small business retirement plan experts at Independent Actuaries. Today I'd like to talk to you about the difference between defined benefit plans and defined contribution plans. Most of you are probably familiar with defined contribution plans. Examples of this type of plan include profit-sharing plans and 401k plans. As the name implies, defined contribution plans are exactly that. The contribution is defined usually as a percent of compensation. Contributions can be made by the employer with profit-sharing contributions, for example, or by the employee with salary deferral contributions. Contributions grow until the participant is eligible and ready to take a distribution. The amount of the distribution at retirement is uncertain, since the rate of return and contributions fluctuate from year to year. Defined benefit plans work differently. Examples of this type of plan are cash balance plans and floor offset plans. These plans are sometimes referred to as a traditional retirement plan or a pension plan. Here, the benefit is defined as an annuity payable at a specified retirement age. Each year, an actuary will determine the contribution amount, and the contribution is made by the employer to the plan. There are several major differences between these types of plans. In a defined contribution plan, the contribution is discretionary, whereas in a defined benefit plan, there is a required minimum contribution each year. In a defined contribution plan, the investment risk is held by the employee, whereas in a defined benefit plan, the investment risk is held by the employer. The IRS-imposed maximums in a defined contribution plan are on the contribution, whereas in a defined benefit plan, they're on the benefit. This generally results in much higher contribution limits on defined benefit plans. And lastly, in a defined contribution plan, you need current high annual salary in order to maximize your contribution to the plan. Most defined benefit plans are set up to be based on the highest 3 consecutive years of pay. So you don't necessarily need high current compensation to maximize your contributions in a defined benefit plan. So you've probably already started to think of some of the advantages and disadvantages of each type of plan. Let's start with defined contribution plans. Defined contribution plans are easy to understand and appreciated by employees, and they're very flexible with generally discretionary contributions each year. On the other hand, they have much lower contribution limits, making it hard to build enough retirement savings by the time a participant is ready to retire. And contributions to the plan can be maximized only if a participant has high current annual salary each year. Defined benefit plans, on the other hand, have much higher contribution limits. This helps assure that you'll be able to build and grow enough retirement savings by the time you're ready to retire, even if it's in a short period of time. An actuary each year, as we discussed, will determine the contribution amount for these types of plans, but what they're actually determining is an acceptable funding range for the year. This funding range provides some flexibility in the amount of contribution that you contribute each year to the plan. And lastly, again, you don't need high current annual compensation to maximize your contributions to these plans. On the other hand, defined benefit plans are not as well understood and so less appreciated by employees. And each year there is a required minimum contribution for these plans. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There are a lot of creative things we can do by combining defined benefit and defined contribution plans. If you're interested, check out our videos on floor offset plans and cash balance plans. The consultants at Independent Actuaries are here, and we're happy to help you design a plan that works best for your business. Our website address is www.independentactuaries.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.